I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again.
Snow White is the scariest movie of all time.
Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once, watched it for the first time in probably 16, 17 years when I was doing this film.
To the people who have seen The Dark Knight, you remember Heath Ledger? Yeah, he was so dedicated to his role that he would stay up countless nights just to get the authentic feel of being the Joker. So the fact that you've only seen this movie twice out of your entire lifetime is pretty insane to me. I want you to sit back and imagine that you're in college and the final exams are coming up. Are you going to pass if you study twice? If you would have told me weeks ago that this picture is from a Snow White movie, I would not believe you.
I know that you've told me before that your version of Snow White is different and it's more of a 2022 version of Snow White. What did you mean by that?
I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so.
Yeah, this movie wasn't really that good. It evidently took too long to make, like 3 years. Like, come on now. That's evidently bad. It didn't take 2 million drawings to make this movie. That's evidently bad. The budget wasn't so overwhelming. That's evidently bad. It's not like this movie opened the door for Walt Disney, you know?
There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird.
Super weird.
So we didn't do that this time.
I guess we're gonna have to cancel Snow White. Its main audience that we're going for are families, not spoiled little brats who don't appreciate anything.
We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story just because, like, we cast a guy in the movie.
Right.
Andrew Burnap, great dude.
Yep.
All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
Andrew, you're a cool guy, even though all your scenes could get cut. We've been working on this movie for a while, even though all your scenes could get cut. You're so happy that you're in this role, even though all your scenes could get cut. But it's Hollywood, baby.
Growing calls tonight for Disney to fire Rachel Zegler, the star of its widely anticipated Snow White remake. It's because of an anti-Donald Trump post she made.
Politics are scary. We live in a world where we can't say what we want to say. I don't recommend discussing politics as a famous person. They always come with consequences or your lack of support. The best thing you can say about politics is nothing at all. But I do wonder if Snow White would be a Democrat or a Republican.
Disney, obviously, they have a problem on their hands because Rachel Zegler has not just made these recent comments about Donald Trump, which she's walking back now. She also made some comments earlier while promoting Snow White, saying that Snow White doesn't need a prince and that this isn't the 1930s anymore and that Snow White can exist on her own. And that upset a lot of people, including...
I gotta admit, she definitely had a role in this movie failing the way it did.
And to everyone who hates when I win, the winged victory came to the Louvre in pieces, and people still line up to see her. And I can only hope that despite my flaws, and despite my cracks and my breaks, and there are many of them, that at every premiere and everything I do, people will wait in line to see.
She deserves an Oscar for those crocodile tears.